Alright guys, so this is the project, the big project that I'm working on right now. This is going to be a little cabinet to go next to an antique desk that my wife bought. We saw a desk in an antique store that she wanted, but it was too damaged. So for a little bit more than what they wanted for that desk, I can build it. All of these parts here are ash. These are going to be legs. And these are going to be the rails that tie into the legs for the carcass. These parts here are going to be for the door, which will be a frame and panel construction, and this here will be the top. So it's not going to be huge, but hopefully it'll turn out really nice. So anyway, I'm not going to finish this obviously in time for the video, so I'm going to come up with I'm coming up with something else for you guys to watch. We've been doing a whole lot of antiquing, and I have been very selectively picking up antique tools. I have this little block plane here, nice coffin style smoothing plane. It's in really good shape. I don't think I'm going to have to do a whole lot to this thing. This is a Stanley Bailey number 4. And this is a Bailey number 4. So as far as tuning up the blades, I'm going to do the same thing that I did in my my very first YouTube video with the sharpening station. Just very carefully reshape them with the grinding wheel and then touch them up on that polishing wheel. I used that MDF polishing wheel. Alright guys, so I've taken this little block plane all the way down. Any mating surfaces of metal need to be shiny and flat. So I'll get down in there with some files and stuff like that and just try to get that as flat as I can possibly get it. This piece right here is supposed to be on a pin right here. That pin was missing when I bought it, and that's the adjustment that you use on the little thumb screw here that allows you to adjust the mouth opening. And this cap iron here, I'll just clean the paint off of this, make it flat. The way I'm going to do it, this is a piece of 1/2-inch Plex, so I'll just tape down some 220 grit sandpaper to this sharp edge right here, and that's going to be the surface where I wear the rust off of it and get it cleaned up and flat. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm going to do these two next. I'm not going to film all that. It's the same concept. Any mating surfaces need to be cleaned and flattened. I don't go overboard with the sole of the plane. I'll get the surface rust off of it, but that's it. I don't worry about getting it insanely flat. I'm not making piston fit drawers, so I don't need the sole to be perfectly flat on these planes. Alright, so there are some really hard to reach spots on this. So I wanted to show you how I'm getting down here to where the frog meets the sole or the body of the plane down here. So I have this self-adhesive sandpaper. This is 120, so it's real aggressive for what I'm doing, but it just means that I don't have to do it as long. I just need to, be careful not to go crazy with it. But once I've got these cleaned up and flat, then I get the self-adhesive sandpaper on these faces, and then I set the frog in place, and I reach around here and put 2 fingers down in the screw holes to keep pressure, and then I just move the frog back and forth, trying to maintain surface contact on the back side of the frog. I think I like this hand plane. These are the little fluffies. Alright, that was the Stanley Bailey number 4. Now I'm going to move on to the Bailey number 4. Alright guys, so here's the Bailey. And this is a piece of white oak. Take that off just a hair. Nice, fluffy. Good stuff. I'm real happy with these. So, thanks for watching, and I will try to get the cabinet done so that I can put it out next week. But I'm not promising you anything. I'm wanting this thing to turn out really nice, so I'm taking my time with it. Maybe we'll do molding planes next week or something. I don't know. I'll think of something. So, thanks for watching, and if you have not subscribed, please do. See you next week.